Okay. Let's take a look. I'm not in the same location as the last episode. At the end of the last episode. Off stream, I did two tedious things. One, I fixed the coal vehicle's path. And I added this extra coal plant. And then I noticed water's not really flowing properly. So I added one more water pump and then just came over here and ended it because I didn't want to do too much off stream. So water's flowing to the new plant. So basically I have one pipe coming in. Well, technically I have two feeds at this junction, so these should both be totally full. The flow rate's not really good. I wonder if this does need some help. It's kind of obnoxious. Guess it's a little better. So yeah, max head lift is 20 meters. This is only 8. So I don't know if this is necessary. I don't know how to tell otherwise. The flow rate is just low. Part of me thinks just go do a 4th and get rid of this one altogether. I don't know, this one was blue though, so my guess is it's pumping 185 cubic meters. And it's cranked to the max. I don't know what this flow rate means in the blue. But let me chop down these trees while I'm here. What I can tell you is that's max, but the flow rate keeps dropping. I mean, technically, I am raising up quite a bit throughout this entire thing. Flow rate is real low there. So maybe I need help like down here. So right here's where it bends. Nothing. Or is the flow rate 0 because nothing's flowing? Okay, I don't think it's a problem with adding the verticality. These are full. Oh shoot. Not full. Full-ish. I don't know. Let's add that there. Connect that there. And we'll add a pump. Like right there. I don't know. Zero. Empty. Is it because there's water? Or air in? No. And this one's full. No flow rate. If I get rid of this, instead do it here. Do I just need to keep adding them? Whenever I see this flow rate drop. Providing almost no head lift. That goes up and down. That's quite stable. So maybe I need to add it here. No. What if I add it here? I guarantee this is a point where everybody's laughing at me because I'm sure everybody goes on the same journey with this game. I have no clue. Why is this one full? Full, full, empty. What can it hurt? Flush the whole network. If anything, this seems to have hurt me. Full. Empty. Here's what I'm gonna do. Remove all these. This, even though I don't like to look stuff up, I feel like this is something I should read about. And this was all working fine until I added the 4th coal plant. Alright. I'm not going to steal the power cell from that other water pump because it's the only thing keeping me alive at the moment. Yeah. I'm producing next to nothing. Okay, I have no other power cells. Oops. And I don't think it's the junction. Attaches a pipeline allowing it to be split 4 ways. So maybe that is the problem. Okay, before I go that way then, let me go this way. Replace this. Okay, so this zip line's not totally useless. I need to do this before the battery runs out. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do instead is take this over there, take it up there. Once the flow rate gets up, hopefully we'll see it enter this split okay. It is entering. It is now running. Okay. So that's one supercharged. Whoa. Don't even know what that all means. And that's 3. Let's see. These other 2 pop on. Oh, it's going down. It's filling. Nothing. This is filling. And then bottoms out. Bottoms out. To me, it means it's having a hard time getting water up there. So now that I've done that, it's a time for this. I don't know. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. I think that's a failed experiment. I don't think it was that junction. I don't think it's the hill. Let's go try to supercharge these pumps. I mean, one extra coal plant shouldn't have brought this whole setup to its knees. Max flow rate is 600 cubic meters. And it's not really pumping. Because it doesn't need. Because it can't. There's water in the pipes. I would expect this one to also be similarly full. Allows fluids to be transported 20 meters upward. Arrows. Oh, shoot. Have I not been paying attention to the arrows when doing the head lift direction? That's fine. Because, I mean, ultimately, I'm probably going a total of 20 meters up across the entire span. This is where it fails. Yeah, that's how I want it, right? I may have had one facing the wrong direction, perhaps. Now that one's bad. And now that's bad. It's like whenever I put this down, the problem moves. Am I going to lose power? No, because I have two running. What if I move this? Oh, I have two of them here. What if I just use one of them? And start it down here. That way I'm starting at the bottom. Still only 2 stacks with smoke. Do I need another one here now? I wish you could just click on a line and see how much head lift from the baseline. Maybe I just need a bunch more. Because those seem to all be fine. What if I move this back further? Trying really hard to figure this out on my own. I bet this is going to be low now. It's filling up quick though. Does this create an awkward pressure situation in the pipes where it slows it down? 300 for a pipe, and this is 300 too. Okay, I'm just going to have to read. I'm going to leave it basic reading to the fandom wiki. Pipelines transport fluids. MK1 is 300 cubic meters per minute. Head lift has to be applied to transport fluids vertically using pipeline pumps. The volume of each pipeline segment is set by its length. Default pipelines have flow indicators. Clean variants without them can be purchased in the Awesome Shop. Oh, flow indicators. The breathing gaskets. Pipelines have 4 construction modes: default, horizontal, vertical. Horizontal to vertical, the pipe will attempt to maintain the same level as the starting point, then turns vertically when approaching the end point. Noodle, the pipeline will try to maximize its curvature so that it appears smooth. Conveyor 2D, similar to default mode, but with a much smaller turning radius, useful in building a pipe, and another build mode is not possible. Pipelines have a minimum turning radius of 2 meters. When building pipelines at 90-degree turns, count 2 meters or 2 grids from the turning point. The graphical appearance may display that the radius is smaller than 2 meters, but it's still impossible to build a turning point. Pipeline is modified by either inserting or removing a pipeline junction cross or a pipeline pump onto it, as all of its fluid contents are emptied. That would explain why we're seeing emptied pipes. When building from a fixed point to a free point, a pipeline support will be automatically added to the second point. The center point of a pipeline support is positioned at 1.8 meters above the foundation it was snapped on. Should I be trying to raise up the pipeline to keep it level? Pipeline segment can only contain one type of fluid at a time. Pipelines have storage capacity of 1.3 cubic meters per meter of length. So maybe not enough capacity for the length. Pulse rate is always maintained at 1 pulse per second. Pipeline contents can be emptied by interacting with it. Flush lever. Fluid in a pipeline can flow between different elevations based on head lift. Head lift is not required for perfectly horizontal pipelines. A pipeline has a radius of about 1 meter, thus a perfectly horizontal pipeline requires at least 1 meter of head lift to be filled. On the head lift indicator on connected pipeline, it's displayed as 1.3 meters instead. And there's an overflow valve. Placing current issues. Placing pumps, valves, or junctions directly on pipes can cause a transient throughput throttling somewhere around cubic meter per minute. Additionally, occasionally when the junction is placed and reconnected after deconstructing the original pipe, a small segment of pipe can get stuck inside the junction. This will also cause throughput throttling. This issue affects both MK1, Mark 1, and Mark 2 pipes. The workaround is either place the junction first, then connect the pipes, or if you must place them on a pipe for placement purposes, case valves, pumps, place junctions, blah, 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 then delete the original pipe and reconnect. Avoid placing junctions, pumps, or valves on points where different lengths of pipe connect. Highlight them. If they show as being halfway inside the pump and not just stopping at the mouth, then it's bugged, basically. Okay, a couple ideas. Like this. Bugged. Bugged. That might be the problem. Might also be the problem down here. Bugged. At least I'm assuming it's bugged. Very well could just be the way it works. No, because it looks fine afterwards. Full. Could be transient. Give it a minute. Honestly, 60 feet. So if this doesn't work, give it another minute. If this doesn't work, then run low on battery. I'll want to raise all that pipe up, because ultimately I should be connecting to this horizontally if I can help it. Still seems to be bad. I wouldn't think transient throughput would persist for this long. Give it another minute. What's blue mean? Why are you blue instead of green? It's putting out 75 megawatts. 150 megawatts. Yeah, I mean, we could look at these healthy lines. I redid all that. I shouldn't need to touch that. This has been working the entire time. Okay, I don't know if I can call this transient throughput from the water being removed. Okay, here we go. So, when I'm placing this, can I don't want to do that. Straight. Okay. So instead, do I have to place one of these? Oh my god. That's it? What am I building here? I can't. Pipe is too long. This doesn't feel like the right thing to do. I'm gonna try it anyways. Auto. There should be maybe a little vertical drop. It's still dropping. Dropping a lot less though. I mean, if I'm going to do this, I need to do it right. This could be a huge time investment for nothing. Okay. This one needs one more. I mean, this is just such a huge waste. Looks pretty straight to me. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Build platforms? Like, I don't... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's going to be going up. Yep. Okay. Six, maybe. Looks pretty good. Then I don't think I'm going to be able to make it up to that hill. Need to go to like right there. Oh, just shy. Also feels like I only need one. Okay. Now here's where I'm gonna need lift, no matter what. I'll have to add it after the fact. Okay. Oh boy. Full. 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 Filling. Full. Filling. This feels promising. Come on, kick in. Yeah. Okay, so what solved our problem? I'm guessing the raising of the pipes to reduce the amount of vertical climbing. My guess is that these things, yeah, that's 11 meters lift from here. Not to mention, there's 60 feet. I mean, there's 10 or more meters of lift here. So that was the problem. And what do you do if you don't have these stackable pipes? You have to build foundations. Okay. Well, a little fluid dynamic troubleshooting. Probably be the name of this episode. Battery should be filling back up. Feeling pretty good about it now. Yeah, and I couldn't have done any better. I think I eliminated a lot of the lift. Question is, can these things compound? Like by right, couldn't I have added... I added like 3 of these at one point. Okay, I give up. I added like 3 of those head lift pumps at one point. That should have provided 60 meters of head lift. Maybe you have to do it back at the beginning. And that was the problem. Leave a comment if you know. That'd be super helpful. If I would have put 3 or 4 of these pumps in the line, would my last design have worked? Where these pipes were laying on the ground, you know? That'd be really awesome to know. Because I know this isn't going to be my last fluid. I know there's more to come later. Okay. Batteries are charging and I'm producing quite a bit more than I'm consuming. Okay. Let's go back to our list. So at the end of the last episode, as I was putting the final pieces together, I noticed phase 2 completed at the end of the last episode, like right as I was signing off. So I wanted to make sure to complete that here. Seal it up. It's very satisfying.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 2 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 2 will be completed and the construction dock will be constructed. After completion of Phase 2, the technologies of Tiers 5 and 6 will become available in the hub.
Jetpack, oil.
Previous experience, but rest assured that you would not be here if you were entirely entirely incompetent. Highlights are oil production, railway transportation, the jetpack, and many more. Completing Phase 3 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. Just remember to focus on producing and delivering the project parts, and fix its faith in you will be strengthened.
Okay, modular unit or modular engine and alien control unit or something. Do I have to be in here to... No.
Phase 2 of Project Assembly completed. You have been performing more adequately under pressure, and are closer than ever to saving the day. Perhaps you were the right choice for the job. Time will tell. You will now enter Phase 3 of Project Assembly. Continue as you are, and there should be no issue. For humanity. For fix it.
Okay, so the first thing I want to do is cut off the shipping of materials that don't need to be going down there, which I've already done one. I just need to go up and do the automated wire, cut that off so it's not getting sent down there. Oh, I forgot I had an unused floor. That must be in the next building. And it's that nightmare of that. There it is. Yep. Use our little path over here. And get rid of this. And to clear it out, just go pick it all up. This is also not shipping any longer, so that's fine. Still need to... So I've completed Phase 2. I want to investigate steel pipe. Before I do any of that, I want to pick up all these extras. I mean, I suppose I could just put a storage unit here temporarily. That's clipping. Don't love that. It's got to be close to cleared. I guess I do have a good amount of belt up there. There's the end. Okay. That's clipping pretty bad too. Probably do a double there instead of a... But I'm not going to mess with it because I don't even know this is where I'm going to ship the same stuff down. In fact, I'm definitely going to tear off this because it's obnoxious and not needed. Oops. Okay. Okay, so phase 2 completed. Steel pipe. I don't remember why I made that note. It's going to be on the 3rd floor. Okay, steel beams are backed up. Steel pipe is going upstairs to something. Upstairs to something else. And storage. Alright. Well, the steel pipe that's going upstairs, the one on the right is stalled. The one on the left is slow. So let's see what's upstairs. I don't even remember. Oh, right. So, stators, which should be dying down as the last of this belt fills up. But that's not to say this is good, because I don't even know what modular engine takes. Yeah, so I'm in a state where I need to focus on milestones. I'll let those frames are doing fine. Versatile frames. I'm already at 300. Last milestone. Okay, I need wire and concrete. Another 800. Okay. I also moved these offline, just trying to see how much room I would have. Need to figure out the overflow for those, but still make the storage accessible. I don't know if it makes sense to put the overflow in front or behind the storage.
Milestone reached. Blueprint
Guess I can leave 2 stacks of that in there.
Optimizing your progression towards saving Earth with its beautiful ecosystems, abundant natural resources, and sunsets over frolicking puppies and
I'll
kittens.
drop a stack over
The Blueprint
here.
Designer allows you to build and combine structures once and then duplicate that configuration effortlessly. Any complaints about the spatial restrictions will only reveal your own inefficiencies.
Okie dokie. When pod returns, I can see what's next. So, Next time I venture out, I feel like it's time to build a hypertube. So I need rotors. Oh, I can't even make the... What's that white stuff called? Encased industrial beam. Steel beams and concrete. So I can make them in assemblers. So how much will I need for this? For... Not much. I feel like I probably have enough just sitting around for what I want to do. So let's test how this hypertube thing works. Say I put an entrance down. Missing steel pipe. Yeah, I'll need steel pipe, copper. I should have enough concrete. Okay. So let's say I want it. Maybe I'll just put it over on this side instead of putting it in the middle of stuff. Let's say I want it right here. Okay. Whoa. Okay. It really just kind of sucks you in, doesn't it? And puts you in a weird third-person mode. That's very strange. Okay. Whoa. There we go. Okay, and then what if I put a branch here because I want to get off? Didn't really give me any indicator of what direction. One-way branch allows another hypertube to split off from an existing path. Okay, so what? I can't go back? It's one-way trip? It means I would have to build double the hypertube. So what happens when I hit this branch? Dude, the fact that it's one way is horrible. Because that means you gotta run power. Does this support more than one power? No. Okay. So what happens when I hit that branch? So my next stop is it gonna tell me? I don't know. Let's keep going. Missing the copper. Let's get rid of that for now. I mean, even cutting this trip short by... I mean, this is a huge advantage, obviously, being able to ride that thing really far out. Oh Lord, am I storing... I don't feel like I'm storing copper rolls anywhere. Plates, rotors, smart plates. I had so much for so long, I was just like, I'll never run out. Okay, those are probably on the... Oh my god, am I even making them? Copper sheets. It takes ingot. I don't see any sheets being produced down here. What was I thinking? Why didn't I build the copper or the wire and the cable production upstairs? I have like no room. Lord. Good news is I can fit probably fit another 1 or 2 forges in here and feed it up to 5th floor, and it's just doesn't have continuity with the design of the factory. Okay, let's get rid of all these. Now that we know straight mode exists, because we didn't know when we first did this, I should be able to make this. And then go default from there. How bad is that clipping? Oh, that's clipping. That's fine, I can fix this. I only care about clipping so far as it, you know, doesn't feel like I'm cheesing it, right? I know I have some clipping going on elsewhere, but I try to fix it when I see it. So both these come out make it out? I don't see how. Straight. Perhaps. There's no way. Am I just making too much copper ingot? I hope so. So those are super backed up. These are running. Let me think. These could back up a little bit. Maybe I just do one. And then I split this in 3. I mean, this is all... Oh, it had to be in 4. So I'd have to split it again. Okay. So far, so okay. And then this can hopefully go out here without too much clipping. Yeah. No clipping because they're ingots and they're small. Okay, and those are going to have to go up. Of course. To the top floor. I think. So I want to come to the middle. Here. I'm just going to do this because I feel like it's going to be needed. It's flowing up. Okay, so don't get sucked into that. Copper roll on the 4th floor. Sloppy design. Oh. That's not good. It needs to go to the 5th floor, which does not exist. Need my motors. Getting kind of low on those. modular frames. Sorry. Okay. While that's building, I just want to check this before I forget. Jetpack, 50 motors. That seems sweet though. Okay, oil processing. Limits flow rate, plastics, refinery. I don't even know if I've seen oil. I've seen geysers. New shop product seems awesome. Truck picks up and deliver truck stations. Has more slots than the vehicle. MK4 stuff. Fluid packaging. Scannable resource Caterium. Fuel consumes fuel to generate electricity. Is that for like oil fuel? It's got to be oil. Well, I don't think I can build motors, or can I? I can. Oh, stators and rotors. Can I build 50 of those right now? I am producing stators, but not storing them anywhere. Where am I making them? Stators are being made over here on the 4th floor. Because jetpack seems like the best quick win. Stators, yippers. I am shipping them, but I have not connected yet. Steal all the stators off the line. I mean, overflow to me is a nice to have, but I wouldn't have all these stators to grab off the line if I was overflowing. 93. How much does a motor take? 2. So I need 100. And then some. Do 150. Okay. Holy. Work, work, work. Hard work, work. Before I do this, what are the other requirements? I probably have that stuff, or close to it. Actually, I might not have it because I'm limiting the amount of stuff I'm storing. Yep, they're going into here. $1,000. Okay. Make a trip over to here, drop off nails, So I should keep it. 6, 8, 10. Get rid of that. Should have enough. I think the cable's stacking 200. Cables are going down here. I need 1,000 cable. It's going to take a little bit to get that. So let's do this. Try and think where I can make motors. I guess on the new floor in building 2. I could probably get rid of this. Can't believe I crammed all that copper stuff on the first floor. It's a rookie mistake. That was back during my big redesign too. When I built building 2 and put all my iron on a single floor. And I probably looked at copper and thought, I'm not using a lot of copper. I don't need this. I'm going to make an extra 20 to have in the bank. I might have a bunch of cable stored in my personal storage, because that's all I need to finish the jetpack milestone. I want to see what that's about. Because if it can even go up like 10 or 20 meters, it's going to get me to a lot of places I haven't been able to get to. I was just thinking the other day, because I thought the zip line was going to allow me to do that, but it doesn't. So then I was thinking, do I have to build structures to get to those places? Okay. See if we got another couple hundred cable. We do. Probably get rid of some of that. Get rid of some of that. What else was I going to get rid of? Some of the copper. Okay. Yeah. I shall also be killing every animal I see. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm short 37 cable to get jetpacks right now. Guarantee there's some just sitting on the line over here. I guess not. Need 3 more. Okay. Jetpacks, here we come. Okay.
Milestone reached. Fix-It has granted you the power of flight, provided you have a jetpack and the appropriate fuels. The jetpack refuels automatically while you are standing on a surface, and different fuel types will affect the jetpack's functionality. With this increased
Oh, that's right.
versatility, you will no doubt achieve efficiency levels previously unheard of.
Do I have enough to do this stuff? Yes. So let's build this floor out. Oops, need to zoop it. What? Okay. Oh, it's right there. That's right. Good enough. Okay. And then box it in. Zoop it shut. Out of concrete. It's fine when I go down, I'll take a look at where I need to poke a hole in the wall to get that copper ingot up. First I'll go get my concrete before I forget. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Yep. Do conveyor belt 2. And then when I get up there, I'll be able to finish copper rolls, copper sheets. Mm-hmm. Okay, so these guys are just going to fly through everything now. Copper sheets we'll do here, and we'll dump like here. Feels like none of it's safe anymore. But yeah, that'll work. And for power, go ahead and do a couple of these. packs. What do you need? All stuff I have. Fuel is automatically consumed from the Pioneer's inventory. Okay. Hopefully I have some more wire down here. Not much. Well, you know I gotta build a jetpack immediately. I can build 4 of them. I assume this replaces my parachute. Okay, so fuel it's using right now does not say. Okay. Can you use coal? I think I'd prefer it. No. What if I put the wood in there and I get rid of my chainsaw, my parachute, get rid of my tickets, get rid of alien thing. Okay. It will not use coal. It must be biomass. Or better. I don't know what's better. I really wish it would just tell you. Well, I guess it probably has the word fuel in it. So let's... That's the only fuel I have then. Hope I didn't create it. Should probably create a constructor for this. If I'm going to be zooting around. In fact, I'm going to do that. Can I put it somewhere simple like right here? No. Can I put it right here? Or right here? What am I clipping with? I want to put it somewhere. Oh, just right here then. And going in, coming out. You make biofuel. Dunk. I'm gonna have to move that at some point because I'm not gonna want to make all this biomass by hand. It's really not bad though. Makes it pretty quick. Dunk. Okay. Oh, it's not sustained flight. Yeah, 1 unit of fuel. Looks like it's made about 10 meters. And if I'm about to fall and get hurt, so I do not need a parachute anymore. Okay. Now I gotta be using this all the time. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to get me into some of these spots that I've been eyeballing. I should probably blueprint this. Blueprint designer. Blueprint designers used to create a custom factory design, save them as blueprints. They are expensive. And what do I do? Just fill this room with them? Seems wild. I assume the sheets are made in constructors. Yep. So let's do a single constructor. Do an MK2. Making copper sheets. And then just need to figure out how to get it down. Why does it look crooked? Oops. I might regret that. Don't even know how high to go. I wish that line would carry farther. Got nothing to snap to. Kind of feels like the tippy top. Oh, this jetpack is so sweet. Give me there. While I'm here, I might as well store these stators. That is the tippy top. Okay. Those are going to get out roughly the same way. Go to this line. And then what I want to do is wait a tick. Yeah, like this. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get overly confident with that thing, and I'm gonna die. This jetpack, I mean. Too steep, you say? In what world? Oh, maybe because it's in straight mode. There. At least stators are flowing. I'm just gonna let them go. This thing's awesome. I'm gonna go supercharge that thing because I don't want to wait for all the hyperloop. Oh, you know what I should do before I go up there? I already did that, yeah. I already got the copper sheets flowing. So I could probably get that slug. And I can get that slug. So I'm supporting 120 a minute. I'm only making 15 a minute. 25 a minute. So I really don't need MK2s here, but they're there. It's fine. So let's do this. Go collect the copper sheet that I have and go play with this jetpack. This jetpack's gonna for sure get me killed. Play with hypertubes. Play with jetpacks. Super annoying that why can't I make those all of a sudden? Basically, I want to get as far this way as I can. I don't know why. I just know it's an area. Okay. It's so frustrating that it's one way. Let's go see if I can get this slug now. I feel like no slug is safe. Now that I have the power of flight. Not much flight. Two over there, but a yellow over here. It's definitely the way to get around. Run out of gas masks. The whole world is available to me. Oh, I need to be deleting these as I get them. So I just came from here. Remove. Okay. Yeah. I don't even know what to do with this stuff yet.
Helping meant leaving it. I have no use for
Ooh.
blood. Interesting.
Let's go get my one backpack I dropped. I think it's over this way. Wait, there's one right here. There it is. That one is not the good one. There's another one. It's like right here. I mean, they would do me the kindness of, because I know I messed up, but they would put it somewhere I could fetch it, right? Probably all watching this thinking he's about to die. Hmm. Ooh, another slug. Yeah, it's like straight down. Yeah, I remember making that jump to my death. Ooh, hoo, hoo. It's right there. I don't know if I can get back if I go down there. But what if I do this? Put one of these right there. And then put one of these. Where did I see it? Oh, down there. I might save scum this because I'd be real annoyed if this doesn't work. These need to be the ones with the ladders. Both of them do. I'm going to save scumming because if I can't get back up, that's going to be pretty poopy. Save it. Okay. Get out my handy dandy zip. Yeah, it's really more about getting back up than getting down, isn't it? Oh my god, what? Okay. That was a good one. Let's see if this puppy will take me back up. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Instead of dismantling, do you build a blueprint and then to achieve the blueprint, do you need those frames? Well, that's a nice haul. Some quartz, a couple summer sloops. I wish this gave me like 2 more seconds of lift. And then, of course, I'd want 2 more seconds on top of that. Already been down there. Ooh. What do we have here? Little crash site. Don't like to fight when I'm in the air. Weird. Oh, okay. That's fine. I don't mind the free cable. Convenient. Getting a little frisky. Yeah, what are you gonna do from over there? I guess I should kill you for your DNA. Okay. Now I want to get up that thing. Looks like I might be able to do it. If I can find a spot to rest. Jump off of this thing. Nope. My eyes are too big for my stomach. There's no way. I could jump off the top of my building though. Pretty sure I have a empty floor up there. This one. 1 second. Okay, let's see. Yep. I don't think it's close enough for me to get up there though. There's definitely a pink one up there, but I cannot get up there. There is no way. Right? Yeah, there's no way I'm getting up there. Nope. Be short in distance, even if I have the height. Okay. I'll get up there eventually. Oh, I see a slug over there. this jetpack is sweet. It makes you want to go back to exploring to get all those things you couldn't get. Spooked me. To go places you had not thought of going. But not getting too bold. Man, it really carries your momentum. Okay, let's work on our list real quick. Steel pipe's good. We need motor. What else do I need? Motor is going to be in building 2, I believe. I can make, oh, okay. And then encased industrial beam I need to make. Probably also building 2. Then of course I need phase 3. And I want to look at some of this research. These all need a bunch of SAM. This might be really good, I don't know. This might be computers. Okay. I know it's there. I know it's here. Synthetic power shard. Can I already make those? It's just a different path to make them. I'd definitely like to get this and this. What's this? I don't know. Oh, it just gives you a hard drive. It's got to unlock that recipe though too. Scan surrounding area to display additional info on the map. Resource node, terrain data, flora and fauna, notable signal readings. There needs a powerful shockwave instead of an explosion. Let me see if I have those 10 discs. I have 3. Okay. So I think that's it for now. Once the rolls fill up, I don't think I need 100 stators. I can split that in half. Okay. be good. Probably don't need 100 of these either. Or 25, whatever. Okay. And what am I doing over here? Doing good. Let's keep filling up. I think I'm going to need a lot of steel beams. And then here, let's keep filling up. Okay. So, motor and encased beam. Select my next milestone. Phase 3. So, none of these help me with phase 3. This one, oh, requires a ton of plastic, ton of motors. Can I even make rubber yet? No. So how am I supposed to get all that? Oh, I have to process oil to make rubber and plastic. So maybe we just go for this one. Both these, all these will be checked after the next. I'm guessing phase 3 is gonna be like down here. Okay. This is so satisfying. Oh, a slug. Okay, we can get up there. Probably have to rest. Ooh, look at that way out there. It's not the last damage I'm going to take from that thing. I will save it before I make that jump. I can't make that jump. Okay, it's for the best. I was gonna say maybe I could build an elevator to get up there, but I don't know. I think it has to be part of the structure. Any tickets? 2. Dump this stuff. Dump my power slugs. Dump this stuff. I don't even know what these are for. And dump the wood. Looking tidy. Should probably look into these. I got mycelium. What do they do? Fully restores health. Don't think I need those in there anymore. Okie dokie. That's it for now. We got our list for next time. Humming along. Thanks for hanging and watching.